Welcome to a video that's going to be a quick dive into one of the most famous theorems in mathematics, Pythagoras' theorem. If you've ever wondered how to find the length of a side in a right-angled triangle, then you've come to the right place. Pythagoras' theorem is all about right-angled triangles. This is a triangle where one angle is exactly 90 degrees. The theorem is simple yet powerful and shows the relationship between the lengths of sides of these triangles. Let's have a look. So, the theorem itself states that the square of the length of the hypotenuse, which is the side opposite your right angle, it's also the longest side in your triangle, well, that would be equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides if you add them together. Mathematically, we express it as c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. Now, a and b are the two shorter sides of the triangle, and it doesn't matter which way round you put those, okay? So don't be worried. Just make sure your c value is always the hypotenuse. So if you know the lengths of any two sides of a right-angled triangle, you can easily find the third side using your Pythagoras theorem equation. Let's see Pythagoras in action. Let's work our way through a really quick example. So imagine you've got a right-angled triangle like the one on the screen, where one side is 3 meters and the other is 4 meters. Okay, and we want to find out how long the hypotenuse of this triangle would be. So first thing, start with the equation that you've already been introduced to. So c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. And we're going to substitute in the values we already know. So the a and b sides, well, one is 3 and one is 4. So we're going to write ourselves a new equation where c squared, in fact, it's called x here, so let's say it's x squared, is equal to 3 squared plus 4 squared. And then we can work that out. So 3 squared is 9 and 4 squared is 16. Together they make 25. So x squared is equal to 25. If I want to now work out what the hypotenuse itself is, or x in this case, then we can just square root 25 and that gives us 5. Pythagoras theorem isn't just a classroom exercise, it can be really useful in real life too. So whether you're calculating the length of a ladder, if you need to reach a certain height for instance, or if you're determining perhaps the diagonal distance across a square, or perhaps you've got a rectangular garden you want to add a path to, then Pythagoras theorem can really help you out. Now, as you saw in the examples before, you might be having to rearrange the formula for Pythagoras theorem to find one of the shorter sides, and that's okay. So in this example, we're going to look for the shorter side, x. So start off with your Pythagoras theorem, but rearrange it so that we're looking for one of the shorter sides. In this case, I've decided that it's a, but you can decide it's b. It doesn't really matter. So a squared is equal to c squared, but minus b squared. Now let's use the letters in this particular example. So x is what we're looking for. So x squared is going to be equal to 10 squared take away 5 squared, which is 100 take away 25, which makes 75. So to find x, or our missing short side, we just need to square root 75, and to one decimal place, that gives us 8.7 meters. Okay, so Pythagoras theorem, you either can use straight, you can rearrange, but just know that we can also use it for checking if a triangle is a right angle or not, because your hypotenuse squared should be equal to the other two short sides squared and added together. And if they're not, then you're not dealing with a right angled triangle. Okay, best of luck having some triangular fun.